welcome to day 18. I'm super excited. Hi everyone. So my name is Chef Annabelle Ibujan, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make the ultimate like several seasonal fruit here with me. And I just want to let's get started, okay? So while you're viewing, you can comment where you're viewing from, and then I really love to know that. Oh, strawberries. Good. So now, before you, I have my pineapple. Strawberries, I've actually been through a lot, but I have my strawberries here. I'm going to show you how to wash them properly. I have oranges, I have clementines, and I have my watermelon. I have my mangoes. I actually meant to get grapefruits, but they were not available, so we'll just what we will have. So first of all, I want to wash my strawberries and then just keep them separately so that they can actually be working there. So for me to do that, I'm going to be using my baking soda. It's actually very good to wash your berries, strawberries, and the rest with. So let me get my bowl for that. Okay, so I need a small bowl for that. Get a small bowl. Okay, bring it bowl. Get a small bowl. Okay, so this bowl is filled with water. I just want to first rinse the other one, but okay, let me work with this. So I'm going to put my strawberries inside this. So strawberries are so delicate, like they get spoiled easily. Then we put my baking soda. So I'm going to measure this. So I have, this is 1 tablespoon baking soda. So I'm just going to add this. I don't want it to be excess. So I'm going to reduce because it's too much. Baking soda actually helps it retain its freshness. And I just pour water in. Good. So I'm going to set this aside, and then we'll be prepping every other thing. These are my strawberries. Okay, so after that I'm going to rinse it properly. Let's quickly clean up this area. Yes. All right, so next, my other fruits, I need to rinse them up. So I'm going to start with my clementine. Just rinse the back. Doesn't really need much work because it's already like just to peel it out. I don't need to actually do anything much. I'm going to rinse my apples next. So I heard that apples actually have wax. So I'm going to check. Oh, nice. Okay, let me use this knife. I'll check if there's anything that's going to come out. There is. Look at. I wish you could see it, but when you get your apples next time, just try to scrape them, and you will see that they're actually things that are going to come out, like things you didn't expect. So I want to ask, how is your day going? I know the traffic situation outside is terrible. You're beautiful. Hello from Russia. Oh, hi. Hi. Thanks for joining my live on YouTube. Welcome. So I'm actually trying to remove the wax and all that. Okay. I wish you could see, but this here is dirty. So I'll just quickly rinse that up. And then set it aside in another plate. So these are my plates, and just doing it one step at a time. So usually we just buy apples outside. Sometimes we don't even rinse them. We just start, eating them, and it's actually very wrong. You can see all the waxing coming out. I wish you could see. Can you see it? That's it on my knife. So just going to quickly scrape that out. Good. So they actually wax it to make sure it stays fresh, because you know it's imported into our country. Next is our mangoes. I'm going to rinse this up. So I'm supposed to have used this one. So I actually have this new product, like you'll see. So it actually transforms into a bowl. Still getting used to it. So you can make it this size and just use it like this. It doesn't need to be super deep. Or you can make it really deep, so it comes all the way out. Good, look at it. So you can use this as a chopping board and then still use it as your bowl to rinse what you rinse in. So let me even use this to rinse my oranges. Yeah. So let's transfer our water here. So for the oranges, I have two options. Okay. So I'm either going to okay. So one thing about this bowl, it allows water to come out from it, so it just drains out directly. So it's something that you can use on your sink. So look at my fresh oranges. Because I'm not removing the back, I want to make sure that it's as clean as possible. Then I'll do the same thing for the other oranges. Okay. Okay. So we're done with that. Let me quickly clean up this place, and I'll be right back. Look, just this is the chopping board I'm going to use. Okay, our environment is clean. Erase this. Okay, so our watermelon is what's left. And then I'm going to quickly rinse it. Carry water. So at least we've washed the ingredients. I hope you took note of everything that I did. Mango, calibrates. Got it. So fresh. And our apple, for our pineapple, we've already raised this. We're just going to chop and use the pad that we need. So what I'm going for, I'm going to leave in the back, actually, the back of some of the fruits, so it just adds some aesthetics to the look. Okay, so watermelon is rinsed. It's actually optional for you to rinse it, but I actually prefer to rinse because you can never be too careful. Now there's a tip I'm going to use, because it's rinsed and wet and you don't want that in your whole flavor. Get started for me, and then let's later on. I'm going to chop it up and leave it to drip dry on my paper towel, or you could use a serviette for it too, and then get lettuce for me. So this bowl has been rinsed. I'm going to just set this aside first. Because the water touched here, you don't want it to be super wet. Because one thing that affects veggies and all that is when it's too wet. So once it's too wet, it turns to an issue. Okay. So we're about to start chopping. Who else is excited? Hi everyone that is joining. Thanks for joining, and stay tuned to the end. Now, let's chop our watermelon. Starting with watermelon. We're going to give it sharp chops. I don't want it to be super tiny. No, it's just we'll bring everything first. I'll put it with that one. Okay. my lettuce is there. I actually want to plate the fruit platter on a bed of lettuce. I'm going to quickly rinse this and just, take it out. So, for me, I always love salt. I always love to add a little salt if I don't have so much time. Where's the pack? I always love to add much time so that it's already good. This salt actually helps to freshen up the lettuce. So this is my salt, just a little. Okay. So I'll have to rinse this several times. Now, you can see this here. So my lettuce is inside, salt immersed in water, and we still set this aside. Okay. So let me quickly wear my hand gloves because I'm handling fruits and I don't want to handle that. Why do you even know handle? Okay, so when it's clean and tidy, fruits can get so messy. Okay. Some sets, I want to rinse this also. Yeah, because you don't know where the hand gloves have been, so it's best to rinse to avoid any stories. So now that's out of the way, I've rinsed my chopping board. I just want to dry this, and then I'll put my serviette on it. Good. Then I'm going to line my watermelon on it so that it just dries on it while I'm also prepping other ingredients. So let me make this a little slimmer. Okay. So this is an effective way of reducing water from the fruits. Okay. Good. I love that. Okay. So can you see what I did now? Yeah, look at this. I love how it looks. Good. So quickly clean this up. Okay, and then dry it up. So next I want to go for the pineapples because they also have their own water content release. Yeah. So pineapples are super delicious and I always ensure I get them into my fruit platter because they have their own unique color. This head is super hard. Are we done? Good. So for the pineapples, I'm actually going to leave them with their back on for this. So I just want to remove the first part. Good. Okay. So try to cut it as thin as possible. Good. So I'm going to keep this one and just make use of this. So this is my pineapple and let me show you how I'm going to cut this next. I'm not using this head. So I'll set this aside. Let's get started. So let's cut it into two, and then use this to form at least three shapes. Okay. Being safe. So this is the shape I'm forming with it. And then you just set it here also. So it's also dripping with the watermelon. Okay, I'll put the next one. So you know I love the taste, so let's taste this. It is delicious. So we're dripping this with the watermelon. Pineapple is looking like a lot already. So same process into three. If you want to, you can make it slimmer. Okay. I like it slimmer, right? Yeah. So it's easy to actually eat when you do it. So it's not a must to do it this way, but I find it more colorful because before you eat, your eyes should eat. So the aim is to make your platter look as delicious and yummy as possible before it's done. Okay, so same process into three. Good. And then just put this. Okay. Can I get one more stuff here? Let me. So since we have more pineapple, I want to just line it up there. Okay. So I will show you what it looks like for a process. Good. Okay. So this part we have to drop it for now. Let me quickly raise the chopping board and then we'll continue. Okay. So kindly note that the table has been properly cleaned before we even started. So it's also clean. Now look at this. Can you see? Looking yummy. I want to come to your state, please. Oh, where are you? Hello. Where are you? Okay. So next, I'm going to do our apple, and I want to show you a little trick. So first off, let me mix what I need to mix first before we do the apple. Okay. So look our apples. Good. My bowl. Good. So I'm going to measure. I'm going to measure. What is that called? Measurement. Okay. Half cup of water and 1 tablespoonful of honey. So I'm going to be using clean water here so that I can actually use it again. So let's just measure half cup in here. Oh, okay. Alright. So this is half cup of water. I'm going to add this to this, and hopefully it will be enough for the way I'm saying it will be enough for these two apples. So let me just make it 1 cup of water. Okay. Okay. So this is 1 cup of water. Good. I'm going to turn it into this. So a little bit of it splashed out. Okay. Then my honey is here. I'm going to measure 2 tablespoons of honey into this. I just want to be careful so I don't put excess. Okay. Okay. I wish you could see what's going on from here. Good. So I have 2 tablespoons full of honey and water. So let me put it here. Can you see? Yeah. Can you see? And then I'll just mix this up. Okay. So as this is mixing up by the side, I'm going to chop up my apple. Okay. All right. So chop out apple. Okay. Now the aim of this mixture is so that the apple doesn't turn or change color while it's inside the food tray. So that's why we're doing that trick. To make sure it retains color. You know, apple, once you chop it up and you leave it exposed, within a few minutes it has changed color, and I don't want that. So my honey has actually melted well into this mixture, and I'm just going to put my apple into it. See me do that? Good. Yeah. Good. So this will take 1 apple, and we're just going to leave this for it to just be, soaking in all the goodness. Good. Okay, so we set this aside also. I know you say a lot of things have been set aside, but that is the aim. So next we have our clementine, and then we're going to peel it and then separate it into pieces. Okay. Sounds actually taste it. Trust me, this is so delicious. It's seedless and so sweet. So quickly tap my face again. Okay, so you see what I'm doing? It's just to separate it. Okay. Take it down a little. Okay. Good. So I'm actually removing everything to just make it as smooth and clean as possible. See that? Good. And then let me check the phone temperature. So I'm going to repeat the process for the other one. Now, if you notice something, this is also called meal prepping. So I'm actually meal prepping, making sure that everything is set one after the other and at different times. Then when I'm done doing this, it will be so easy to plate my board. You understand that? Okay, that's good. So if you have any questions, you could ask me and I will answer. Okay. I'm loving the look so far. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're almost done with this process. It takes a little while because you want to ensure that all the strands are removed properly. The next time you get a food platter or a fruit platter, you should appreciate it because it takes a whole lot of work. Okay. So if you notice, I'm not adding the parts that got a bit scattered or anything or are exposed. Let's look at this. Can you see? Yeah, so fresh. Yes, so that's the aim. So we're done with prepping this. Do not touch this. Okay, let me quickly clean out this place. Good, and then okay, so next we have orange. We have our mango. So I'm going to go for my mango first. Oh, let me leave mango for last. Yeah. Let me do the oranges. So you can use those colored oranges that are actually orange in color. This one looks a bit green, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to slice this as tiny as possible. Hi Abby, thanks for joining. On top. Oh, okay. Yes, you joined late, but you can watch the recap later on. Okay. Look at how this orange looks so fresh. Woo! I know you want the taste, don't you? Okay. So this is your sign to eat more fruits. You know those oranges that you buy, they'll just cut the small part and give to you. Okay, that's this part. And I'm about to devour it. Watch me. Mm. This orange is so delicious. Trust me. Mm. Oh wow. So nice. So let's go into the next one because I doubt this one will be enough. No, I want more. So split this and then put this here. Meal prepping can take a whole lot of time, so bear with me, okay? Okay. So the aim is to slice it as tiny as possible. Oh, this one is not as juicy as the other one. We'll make it work. If you're still in traffic, do let me know because the traffic today is terrible. Like everywhere is choked up. There's a bite from my face. Oh. Hi, Martins. Thanks for joining. Where's the water? Okay, so we're done with the second one. And we'll just add it. Okay. Good. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at those oranges. Yeah. So let's just this is so okay. Good. So we're almost done with prepping. Now it's time for my mangoes. Where's the sunshine? My love for mangoes there. So for this batter, I'm going to do my signature way, which is to cut it, form the line, and then open it up. Now this one is not super crunchy like that, but still, we got our design. Can you see it? I'll do it again, then you watch it. Alright. So I'll put it in that plate. You get your mango, cut it with a sharp knife, like really sharp. And then you give it that mark. Straight lines, straight through this way. And then you bring it out. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. So I'm going to do this for the second mango also. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I actually like this one. This one is like a bit stronger than the other one. So the line is going to come out very well. Can you see it? Yes. So give it a mark. Can you see me doing it? I hope you can see it though, but look at it. Good. This is what I'm looking for. This. Good. So I'm so excited I'm getting it. And you can see the mangoes have different colors, different breeds. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So look at this. Yes, this is what I want. Okay. So, okay, we're almost done prepping. There's remaining my My strawberries, they have been, getting set here. Um, Before I get into them, let me quickly, um, rinse my lettuce, set it up on my platter, and then we'll get into it because I don't want it to like waste our time. So I'll rinse this and I'm back. Okay. Yes. Chopping board is set. That's good. All right, so our lettuce is here. Now I need to rinse it at least 3 times for it to be properly washed. Our lettuce here, you can see all the, can you see it at all? Well, it's really dirty, so let's put into it. So it's always important to rinse these veggies at least 3 times. 3 times. That's good. Then, especially when you salted it, always rinse it up. At least to remove that salt taste. Once that is set, I'm going to just place it here. Now this is what I'm using. Usually you're meant to use a wooden tray, but since I don't have that, we're going to make do with this. Okay. Serve it.
Serve it.
Okay, so I've rinsed it the 3rd time. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now, anytime I'm working with lettuce, after rinsing it, I always dry it with either a paper towel or my serviette. So I'm going to be using my serviette for this. This is to ensure that it also does not transfer moisture to whatever I'm making. If it's a salad, if it's even to plate my meal, I always do that. Can you see how wet this is? Imagine all this moisture. After trying so hard to ensure there's no moisture added to it, then you now end up putting all the moisture back. So, I need more service. I need more service. Okay. This takes a little bit of time, but we'll soon be done. So I'm just transferring it to my chopping board for now. Make sure the chopping board is also dry. Okay. So a little trick to make it a bit faster. Line your tray with the paper first of all, so that when you're actually cleaning it, it just is already touching the back and it's already drying up that part. Okay. Alright, see. We have 3 more to go and we're done. Okay. Alright, so we are done. And I just use it to also clean my tray back. Good. So look at my lettuce, clean and ready to work with. What is it? Okay. So we're done. Now let's line that. Because we want our fruits to be in a bed of lettuce. Yeah. Good. Can you see this? Good. So let's start meal prepping and no, but not meal prepping. Let's plate. Okay, I remember now that we actually have to finish up with this. I don't know if you can see all the dirt that came out of this. So you see why it's important to wash with your baking soda. So I'm going to rinse this and repeat the process again. At least 3 times I'm going to rinse this. So I've already rinsed it at least twice. Let me rinse it for the 3rd time. Can you see how clear the water is now? See, can you see the difference? Because I've washed it with baking soda and rinsed it at least 3 times. Good. So I'm going to just get this out of this and try to make it as dry as possible. Alrighty. So while this is drying over here, let's get to work. Okay, so we'll start meal prepping and putting everything in. Look at our pineapples and watermelon. They are the biggest here. Look at our oranges, properly sliced, our clementine, and then our mangoes set. Our apple, you can see it's still so fresh. If it wasn't inside this honey water solution, then it would have changed color. If you're just joining the live, make sure you watch a recap, okay? Alright, so let's get started. So I'm just going to, put this in random places. This comes out. Okay. So when you're picking it up, be careful. Just to ensure that the paper towel doesn't get stuck in it. You don't want to be eating paper with your watermelon or pineapple. So now I feel this is enough pineapple. If I want to, I can actually just layer it in one spot to just give it that whole vibe. Let me do the same for the watermelon. Okay, now this will be for some. Okay, then next, let me put my oranges. So we just want to pack it up together. We try another side. Good. So next, my clementine. Look at it. Just put it in. So you want it to be like a bit scattered all over. Good. I'm loving the view so far. It's beautiful. So next, our mango. Come on. Our tray is full. There's no space again. So full. Like, it has a lot. Okay. Next, our apple. Give me that bag. This small bag. This small one. Okay. So because it's deep inside honey, I don't want to water to this. We'll try to make sure it's dry. I'm going to scoop it out with my spoon from the. Oh my god. This solution works like magic. Look at how the apples are looking fresh. Okay. So for this quantity, let me drop it here. Then I'll drop some on the other side. Okay, so I'm trying to drip this out as much as possible before I drop it. Now, I've shared a lot of tips that can really help you. Okay, so set this aside. Okay, so I'm going to set my holy water aside. I'm not going to drink it because I might have to use it. So next, my strawberries should have dried enough. I'll remove them from that layer of oh my god, see how dripped they are. Like, so really bring a lot of water into this. So I'll just double check it. Just chop them up. So for my strawberries, I'm only cutting them into two. So let me chop this down. Yeah. Wow. Can you see how beautiful they look as I chopped them? Okay. Done. Okay. So I'm just going to add them up this way. So they just add the touch of color to my platter. I do hope you've been able to learn a lot from this class. I've shared a lot of knowledge. And if you're just joining, don't forget, the replay is going to be available. Look at this. Oh my god. It's making me love strawberries. And they are so rich in nutrients. Oh my goodness. I wish I had berries. It would have even made it even more beautiful. More beautiful things. Can't help it. Yeah. Oh, trust me. The color is so beautiful. So I don't want to like make my plate too busy. I feel this is enough, right? Should I add one more? Okay, so we've had enough of that. I'm even thinking, yeah, that's enough. So let's just clear out this place and then decide. Yes. So if you want a dip, I have this to make a dip. I actually plan on using waffle syrup. Just have a little dip. So if you want to dip your clementine or something into it, you just have something like that available. Okay, so I've done this here, and I want to create a space for it. Yes, but it can stay good. I think one is enough, and now we're done. So I'm going to show you what it looks like before we close out on today's class. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that joined. Thank you so much. I have some leftovers by the side, but get. All right. So look at this. Oh, okay. So if you're just joining, you missed a lot, but you can watch the replay. Look at this. Ooh. Can you see? Can you see how beautiful this looks? So I'm so happy with a lot of knowledge you're going to learn. Thank you so much for tuning in. Day 18 was amazing. So this food platter is what you need. And by the time I'm done eating this, I'll have a whole lot of nutrients pumped into my system. You should try it also. And then this should also make you appreciate those people who make fruit platters and they send it to you, because it involves a lot of work. I hope you've been able to learn the tips I shared on how to wash your fruits and all the other tips I shared. I shared a lot of tips. So stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm bringing a fitness expert to come and talk to us, and he's going to be sharing so much knowledge. All right. So thank you. Bye. So let me have a close up. There's no milk. So they want me to eat it. Oh my god. There's so many people about to eat it. They want me to eat it and show you guys how to eat it. But I want to take pictures with this, so please bear with me. I might do a video of me eating it, but not here. Alright. Yes, okay.